was told you had to take off your hat.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I think you have to take
Now there's a story there.
That's
Okay.
the result of the last experiment he did.
Okay, we want to hear about that too, and I don't know if you need to go up there or if you're okay here. Just make sure you turn around in a circle so we can all see it.
Okay. Well, I have brought some microprocessor stuff to show you guys. About 3 months ago, I was thinking about buying a master keyer. You guys heard of master keyer. What I didn't like about it was the price, $160. And I figured if I'm going to spend $160, I'm going to get an education with it. So I have spent.
What's a master keyer?
A master keyer is a CW keyer, and I think if you look it up on the internet, it probably has all the feature sets one could ever want from a keyer. I mean, you know, it has beacon mode, it's WinKey, it has multiple memories, a lot of features. And so I figured, well, he's just using a microprocessor, so I'll just, you know, and there was a guy, Anthony, I believe his name's Anthony Good, K3NG, that started working on an Arduino-based keyer. So I started with his code base and then modified it. So a lot of the work had been done, so that really helped me out a lot. And then I had done some stuff with AVR tiny processors before, so I wanted to do a little bit more with the ATmega 328, which is Arduino. And so what I started with was a dev kit. Now this is in the bag because of the rain outside, but
It's not in the rain now. Could you take it out?
If you do get into this, you need a breadboard, and it moves all over the desk. So this is a piece of MDF scrap, painted black. There's a breadboard on it, the Arduino board, and a power supply, 9-volt battery.
So we can see it now. What's an Arduino board?
Show them.
The Arduino board is it's kind of a microprocessor development kit for people that can't do microprocessors. So it makes it easy. You buy this board at Fry's for $30. So all this stuff is at Fry's.
Fry's?
Not Fry's.
Micro Center.
Micro Center. Don't go to Fry's. They don't have it. $30 at Micro Center for this board. That's what I don't like about it. It's $30. And every time, and that's one of the main complaints, is every time somebody does a project for Arduino, $30, $30. But what it is, it's an AVR ATmega 328 microprocessor. It has I believe a kilobyte of
Programming.
It has 32K of program space.
Yep.
32 kilobytes of programming space.
There you go.
It has 1K of memory and 4K of storage. I think it's 4K of memory and 1K of storage. Like the storage would be config settings, stuff, your memories, stuff of that nature. And so that's what the chip. The chip has a FTVDI USB to TTL converter, and then it has some LEDs. It has a 16 meg crystal. It's everything you need to basically plug it up USB to your computer and start programming. Or start writing code. Also, the biggest problem with AVR microprocessors is they're complex to code. And you see, but what I do like about Arduino is the API. You know,
Tell them what an API is.
Application Programmers Interface. They've extracted a lot of that away from you know, you don't have to do a lot of stuff just to make an LED blink. You use the command blink, or you turn it on, you turn it off. That's how you do it. So this is what I started with, $30. Then I built the first keyer based on his code. This is a box I bought for $2, Handfest. It has another $30 board. It has buttons and memories. It has so I don't really use this, but it has the jacks for the keyer. You know, in this case it's not power, but it's PC connection thing of that nature. It has a side tone. Now this thing has a command, it has a memory, 4 memories, and I didn't have the space to drill these holes. I did all this on an end mill, but I didn't have the space to do it. And so I changed the programming, and this is where it gets fun, is that I changed the programming to give the buttons multiple functions, so now I have 9 memories. And and fewer buttons. The big issue with master keys is it has a lot of memories, but you can only activate them by buttons. So I have more memories than you can put.
I hate it when that happens.
What?
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. Well, you know, how often do you need that many memories? That's why I haven't put the other buttons in there. And two, I don't really use this. I got light. So we were doing. So again, this is, you know, some scraps and stuff of that nature, and this is, you know, another $30 board.
Give me a good picture, Chris, before you put it in. Well, put it toward me a little more. There you go. Thank you.
Now, the next thing I did is there's a company that sells PCBs for the 18 mega 328 and other chips, and basically they're proto PCBs. You buy the PCB, you buy the chip, and you put it in there, and you make whatever you want to do with it. And since I already had done programming on AVR processors, I had a program. Now, the Arduino, you use your PC to program, it's all built in. I have a $30 programmer that I own, so I don't need, you know, that level of